Today, I'm going to be talking about the fighters that I think are potentially on steroids. Some of them, I'm pretty sure they are, and the others are pure speculation. But yeah, let's get right into it. You see him on the screen. Merab just won the belt. Now, if you know Merab's fights, you know he never gets tired, like ever. I've never seen Merab even come close to gassing out. So yeah, endless cardio in his fights. Some would even say EPO-like. Even when he was in a submission for over 2 minutes against Ricky Simone, his body kept kicking. Like, bro, the EPO was literally leaking out of his ears, helping him stay awake in the fight. But yeah, if you don't believe me, let's hear Merab slip up on video saying something about close to EPO. Let's hear this. Listen to this.
Session I have to organize, which is I'm very busy. I'm going, you know, if I need I need special coach for this, you know.
Bro, what?
Anyway, so if I need
Pause. Did you hear that? Bro literally said EPO, brother. Merab's on the sauce, whether you want to admit it or not. I don't care if he's your favorite fighter. Just concede. Bro's taking the roids. He's taking EPO. He probably is somewhere in the training room with TJ Dillashaw. They're just having an EPO party. But yeah, I refuse to believe that Merab, who also looks older, which is a sign of steroid abuse, but Merab, who's 33 years old currently and just beat O'Malley, has endless cardio through every single fight in the UFC, fights the decision every time and never gets tired. But I'd be shocked if it came out that he was natty, but I guess we'll never know because the UFC drug test in his body. So let's move on to the next one. Belal Muhammad. Now, Belal, I think he's on steroids. Let me explain why. He has Merab-like cardio. You never see Belal get tired. This dude reached athletic peak at 36 years old. 36 years old. Yeah, I don't for a second believe that. And his head has gotten bigger with his age, which is signs of people taking HGH. I don't know if you can see on the photos on the right, but I don't know. His head just looks like more filled out. I don't know. Bro got that roid look, but it's no secret I don't like Belal, and I don't think he's talented. And yeah, I think he's on the sauce. I think you don't reach your athletic peak at 36 years old. You just don't. It's not like something that happens naturally. So I feel he's on steroids, so I will say it. I don't really have any proof aside from he even like the way he talks about being people saying he's on steroid. He's like, "Oh, bro, I just take it as a compliment." It always seems a little sus and uncomfortable even saying that. But yeah, Belal Muhammad, I think he gets smoked by Shavkat even on steroids, so doesn't matter. Let's move on. Kamaru Usman. Now, as we know, Usman's father was a shady pharmacist who was in prison for over 10 years for that. So you're telling me if this dude is not on, you telling me this dude was the welterweight, almost a welterweight GOAT, and had endless cardio, injection marks on his body, awful knees, but still had endless cardio, and his dad was a shady pharmacist, that he didn't have a way to get the goods? Brother, listen, Kamaru Usman had the goods. Name one Kamaru Usman fight where he gassed out. Bro claims to have the worst knees in UFC, yet he's able to go on his knees for 5 rounds straight and not stop. And, I mean, look at his physique. It has declined at all, even at 36, 37 years old. He's got the marks on him. More Plays, More Dates made a video on him. You watch that, but yeah. I think Kamaru Usman's on the sauce. Still one of my favorite fighters, but bro, let's not sit here and pretend like he's not the CEO of EPO, as Colby Covington would say. So, yeah. Kamaru Usman, I think he's on the sauce, brother. Let me know what you think. Let's move on to the next one. Edson Barboza. Now, this is strictly speculation. Nothing that Edson's done or said or performed like has made me sus. He just looked absolutely yoked for the Billy Quarantillo fight. And it was just suspicious. Like, bro, look at his physique on the right. That's at 37, 38 years old. That is insane. Bro's built like bro's a unit. Like he's about to go into a bodybuilding competition. And then he smoked Billy Quarantillo with that knee. I mean, listen, USADA's gone these days. It's a UFC drug testing program. They claim it's supposed to be better. I don't know how much I believe that, because I haven't heard anybody pop recently. Khalil Roundtree, but he came out and admitted it. But yeah, Edson Barboza, possibly on the roids, yoked out of his mind, but he does gas out, so I don't think he'd be on something like APO, more something to like build and keep muscle. But he could be natty, who knows, bro? It might just be putting in them hours in the gym, you never know. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Gilbert Burns. Now this is a funny one, because Gilbert Burns, not, I mean, look at his physique, it's okay, nothing like to write home about, but another instance where he slipped up on video, literally almost admitting that he takes steroids, which is hilarious. Let's have a listen to that. Let's have a listen to Gilbert Burns himself saying that he's on the roids. Listen to this.
I'm in the great shape. Like I said, I teach a lot of bad habits since November. I introduced a lot of things to my training routine. I introduced a lot of things.
Bro said I introduced a lot of new things to my training room. Bro. Yep. No doubt in my mind. Gilbert Burns is on the sauce. I mean, at 37, 38 years old, keeping up with these young guns, you gotta be, I guess. He just lost to Sean Brady, but yeah, that's hilarious that him and Merab slipped up on video, damn near admitting that they took steroids. And is this just me? Like, a lot of people are gonna chalk this up to just them misspeaking, but bro, that was a Freudian slip. Let's not act like it wasn't. Like, they literally just admitted to taking roids on camera, and nobody talks about it. Nobody's suspicious about Merab or Gilbert Burns being on roids, but I think they both are. And well, am I right to, given the evidence we have and the performances and such? Gilbert Burns, not so much, but he did admit it. And a lot of the camps Gilbert Burns trains at were sus about steroids. The Black Zillions, and I forgot what the other one was. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Israel Adesanya. Now, bro, look at the picture on the right versus the picture on the left. No, it's not that much of a difference, but at UFC 253, I was right before he fought Paulo Costa. Bro grew a whole ass boob. You're telling me that you're in your early 30s, 33, 32, you grew a whole boob, and then you said you had no idea what it was, and then blamed it on smoking weed? He's never come out with a good reason or test results to prove it was nothing. And then whenever he grew the boob, he had one of his best performances against Paulo Costa. What a coincidence. Like, bro, you grew a set of breasts. Big, juicy double Ds right before the best fight of your life. I don't know what else to say. I think Israel Adesanya is on the sauce. And I think he always has been. And yeah, Israel Adesanya is also one of the most glazed fighters. So I'm sure this entry right here in this video is going to get me a lot of dislikes. But I don't care, bro. I think he's on the sauce. I think he's on the roids. And yeah, you don't just get gynecomastia out of nowhere in your mid-30s. Like, no, that just doesn't happen. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Let's move on to the next one. Josh Emmett. Now, bro, first of all, what the f is Josh Emmett's physique? If that's not steroid abuse, I don't know what is. Bro, look at that. I've never seen a physique like that in my entire life. But yeah, I mean, Josh Emmett, you already know, he can literally throw big hooks for 5 rounds. And he gets a little tired, but the fact that he can just throw power shots for 5 rounds and pretty much keep up that, yeah, Josh Emmett, I mean, dude, I can't get over that physique. Look at his fucking abs. Like, what is that? Bro looks like an alien. Either way, I think Josh Emmett's on the sauce. Recently, yoked Josh Emmett sent Bryce Mitchell to the Shadow Realm, which was scary. But yeah, the little goblin himself, Josh Emmett, respect. I wonder when Josh Emmett's returning. I want to see him fight again. Yeah, let's move on. I don't really have much else to say outside of his weird-ass physique and the fact that he can throw power shots for an entire fight and not get that tired. Let's move on. Michael Chandler. Now, Michael Chandler is one of the ones where I'm like 99.9% sure he's on roids. Obviously, his physique, look at him. Dude's absolutely yoked in his mid-30s. Super explosive in all of his fights. Like, bro was taking in the back with John Jones, taking some Tyranobol when he walked out before his last, 3 fights. Maintains his insane physique even at 38 years old. And he has high testosterone levels at his older age, which he claims is due to being in shape and having good nutrition. Bro, nobody believes that. You have high testosterone because you're probably on TRT. Stop capping, bro. We know Michael Chandler. You waited 2 years to fight Conor McGregor. Probably was juiced and roided out of your mind for UFC 303. And bro was pissed whenever Conor didn't come through because he's like, damn, I really just shot all these steroids up my ass for no reason. But either way, Michael Chandler, cool guy. But yeah, he's definitely on the sauce. I mean, I'm sure Michael Chandler is on steroids. Can't convince me otherwise. Let's move on. Paulo Costa. Now, no one talks about this, so I'm going to bring it up. I feel like Paulo Costa started this secret juice meme to distract from the fact that he's on steroids. Like, haha, let's make it into a joke so people don't actually think I'm on steroids, bro. This dude has an insane physique, never gets tired in his fights. I mean, even More Plates, More Dates made a video, like an hour and 20-minute video on Paulo Costa's steroid cycle. But yeah, I mean, his physique is gnarly, always absolutely yoked out of his mind, and fights for 5 rounds without getting tired, but doesn't have any power. So I guess those steroids don't add to his power. Lucky us. But yeah, Paulo Costa, the secret juice man. I mean, unfortunately, if he is on steroids, which I think he is, it hasn't helped his career much because bro's been losing all of his fights recently. But yeah, let's move on to the last one. Jose Aldo just fought one of the most frustrating fights to watch against Mario Batista, where he got held up against the cage. But bro, look at that physique on the right. Aldo at 37, 38 years old, absolutely ripped. This is purely speculation, but the way he's fighting at 38, his reflexes and how he doesn't get as tired as he used to in fights, it's a little suspicious. I can't say for sure. Maybe Jose Aldo just a grinder in the gym. But a lot of people have speculated that he's been on steroids for a long time. Even the Weasel, who says that Aldo is one of his favorite fighters, bros be speculating that Aldo's on that juice. But yeah, I'll leave it at this. Let me know in the comments what fighters you think might be on steroids. I didn't include anybody who actually popped like John Jones or TJ Dillashaw because they're obviously on steroids. I was talking about people who have never popped but could be. That's what this video was about. So let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm out.